Better believe this is all floaty pants. That did me in for the rest of the swim. This, and these are what we're using today for the super long marathon training swim we're shooting for about 15K. Oh, morning Trainiacs. Yeah, I'm about to head to the pool. Jacques and I are going to do, I think that this is going to be the key, the number one, biggest, most intense workout that we're doing for the marathon swim because we are 4 weeks away. So this is it. We basically got 2 more weeks of hard efforts and then we start tapering. So right now, 15K done in 30-minute chunks, taking all the nutrition that we plan on taking during the swim, and then nap and eat the house later tonight. We got Jacques somewhere over around here. He's doing his 5K, starting with the Masters group. I got my gear. Better believe this is all floaty pants. Just everything. We're gonna chunk it up, half-hour intervals. Try not to rest for more than a minute or two in between those intervals. Take all the nutrition that we need. Stare at a black line for the rest of the day.
So after 1,000 meters, and then I say, okay, you know what?
Oh, it doesn't feel good. Well, you know we're doing the long, we're swimming the river in 4 weeks. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit for an hour with some drill and toy work. Pool can't hold me anymore, Trainiacs. Get kicked out by the aquasizers. One thing we really have to practice is eating while we're in the water, so. All right, now Jacques and I just chilling out in floaty pants for 3.5 hours. All right, that hour session might have been a bit of a mistake. Doing hundreds on 155 is it's not conducive to a 5-hour swim. We're over halfway, just over 3 hours, and looking at least another hour and a half left. Well, update, everything hurts, everything. Lower back, lats, cheeks, face, eyes. I think I'm gonna put you away and just put my head down and work. I'll let you know how it goes on the other side of this time lapse. I know, Grace, I know. I should have stayed on your dog bed and cuddled with you. Survey says we swam. Sinking. Sinking. Oh, today's vlog is ready. One moment. And according to Garmin, 12,750 meters in 4 hours, 4 hours, 34 minutes, and 50 seconds. Barf. That whole thing, that hurt. That hurt a lot. If anything, I would say that it was closer to about 1,300 meters because I did a little bit of kick, and the old 920 XT doesn't recognize laps when you're just kicking very well. This is not making me a better swimmer. No, it's not. Not even a little bit. And I could probably accomplish a lot of the same things by doing those split workouts that we were doing, with a workout in the morning and a workout in the evening. But Jacques and I were talking after and getting into that deep, dark, really painful place that happened from about hour 3 to hour finished. That makes you tough up here. And that's what we need going into the long swim, because physically, like once you've done this long 3.5, 4+ hour swim, it's not that tough to just keep eating and swimming for days on end. That's how you get people swimming the Nile and the Amazon. And what's her name? Diana Nyad? Swimming from Cuba to Florida over the course of like 3 days. It's basically the physical exertion of walking. I've said that a whole bunch of times, but the hard part is getting into and through that place where everything hurts. And then it's kind of like your body goes into shock, and then you just keep going as long as you can feed yourself. It sucks. Today sucked. I had a pity party big time from kilometers 9 to about 11. I figured it would just be easier to tell you what I did in that swim than do like a loose leaf paper full of how the swim went. So the first hour I did 2 times 30 minutes, just regular swim. The second hour I did 2 times 500, 400, 300, 200, 100 with all the toys dropping every time you went from 5 to 4. So I started off with paddles, snorkel, band, pull, dropping paddles, snorkel, pull, band, in that order. And then the next hour, I figured I'd be a real hero and attempt 15 100s on a minute 55. There's no reason to do the 7th, 8th, and 9 kilometer of a long swim on a fast pace. That did me in for the rest of the swim. The next hour, I had a pity party and I put on my flippers and I did flipper swim, I did flipper kick, I just kind of messed around. And then the last half hour, I did snorkel, just straight up snorkel swim. Now, talking about this and this, essentially what I'm getting at is Strava. Somebody called me out the other day and said, hey, welcome back to Strava, where you been? Basically what happened was on May 1st, it became just Mel and I at the office, and I started editing the majority of the videos. So that 2 to 3 hour block every single day that I'm not doing work eats into a lot of the time that I was spending uploading things to Strava and doing Instagram stories and Snapchat stories. If you've taken a look at everything but YouTube, it's been a little bit quiet compared to where it was, say, a month ago. And that's just because I've kind of come to the realization that in life, instead of solving problems by thinking like, what more can I do? What more do I need? Who can I hire? How much more clientele can I have? What more can I add to this training program? I think that it's much more effective to solve problems by thinking, how much less can I do? And then it becomes a question of what's the priority? And I looked at the priorities for Triathlon Taren, and it was creating this vlog that continues to grow the community. And then, like, long-term wise, it's creating a platform that I can control that isn't subject to an app, a website, anything like that, just changing some algorithms and all of a sudden our community goes. So we've been focusing on the vlog, been focusing on the coaching program, which we control, and focusing on the website. Having, say, that Strava group that I admit I've been absent in is basically doing a whole bunch of work to build up Strava. So instead, what I've been working on in the back end that you haven't seen, that's a little bit delayed, is building triathlontaren.com, which will have that same forum that currently the Strava group is, but it's going to be on our website that we as a community of trainiacs can control, and it's never going to be at the whim of some app saying, you know what, we're going to go ahead and change things, because they all do. So I'm sorry I've been absent from the Strava group, but it's for the greater good. And on that note, I am going to continue to eat the entire house and take a nap. And I think just between you and me, I was a little bit grouchy just to Kim right now. Sorry, Kim. Bye, Trainiacs.